Oh, it's cabin fever, cabin fever to the extreme, especially because I was in isolation, because most of the time you're neutropenic and you can't, really, you're just vulnerable to everything. So I was pretty much in isolation the whole time, just a room to myself, and you can go out for walks every now and then, but sometimes you just don't have, like, if your red blood cells are down, you just don't have the stamina to be able to do much. And I remember pretty much the best way I can describe my first time in to people is basically it felt like half my brain kind of shut down, and time just kind of blurred by, and sometimes I wouldn't even know what day it was, or I'd think it's a different day to what it actually was, just because time was just such a kind of fuzzy area in there. And especially sometimes when you get some drugs and you have side effects to them, and things like that, it's just being in one room. And then, even then, not really being able to leave the ward, so you can only, if you do go for a walk, you can only really sort of do laps of the ward. So it's very, very limiting, and you just have that loss of independence amongst a lot of other things, and yeah, being stuck in one room in the same four walls, especially when it's not your choice. Because if you just happen to like being in your room or staying in your room a lot, I mean, at least you can still have that option to leave, whereas then it's kind of like, as I call it, it's more like an incarceration or a prison sentence.